Ahoy there, this is Derek, the convicted cinephile. Thanks for coming. Thanks for showing up, all that jazz. Yeah, good morning. Today we are doing a live reaction to the Screen Actors Guild Award nominations. I have their Instagram page popped up on my screen here and on my phone, just in case one or the other decides not to work. Yeah, I've been up since 6:45, only to find out that the roads were too icy, that they canceled my kid's school, so I've just been up watching YouTube videos for 2 hours waiting for this to start. It's supposed to start at 8:50 my time, so in like 5 minutes. And the SAG president, Fran Drescher, of all people, I think that's hilarious, is gonna like talk for like 5 or 10 minutes or something like that. And then they get into the nominations at 9 my time, so in 15 minutes. And then after we do that, I'm gonna go check out my Golden Globes results, even though I know how many I got wrong, whatever. I didn't do great. I probably did better on the TV side than I did on the um movie side because I always overthink when I do the ones I care about. So I always get everything right on the TV side just from copying everybody else. So fun stuff. Yeah. Good things. Good things. Here, I'm gonna flip flop my screens here. That's all. Alrighty then. So yeah, if anyone pops on here, I won't be surprised if nobody does. I'm not expecting everyone to show up at, fucking 8, God knows what time in the morning in the country that they're in to watch me bullshit about award shows. But that's what I'm doing here today. So la di da. In the meantime, here, why don't we do this? I'm gonna get my Golden Globes. I'm gonna share my screen. Oop, that one. There we go. And we're gonna go to my Gold Derby site and just get those Golden Globe results ready. Let's see those. My scores. Where the hell is it? I always forget where to find it on here. Leaderboards, I guess. Yeah, that's it. SAG Awards film, past prediction, Golden Globes film, 2023. Let's view this. And probably just go through this really quick. Oh, you only got a few minutes, but there that is. It's ready to go, locked and loaded. So here's the Instagram page of the SAG Awards. An interesting thing that they just announced earlier this morning is that the Screen Actors Guild Awards, they didn't have a channel to air the show on this year, which I didn't even realize till I saw something about it. And they just announced that as of next year, they're going to air the show on Netflix, which is long overdue. I always say, why don't they just put award shows on streaming services? That way they don't have to worry about stupid commercials taking up an hour and a half of the runtime. Pisses me off. That's the only reason I can't stand watching TV is because of the commercials, like all of us, right? But yeah, like half the airtime it seems like for the Golden Globes or whatever you're watching the Oscars is the freaking commercials. So they complain about the show being too long. Maybe if they didn't have commercials, it'd be 2 hours long instead of four. Whoop-de shit. So that is cool. I'm excited that they are going to be on Netflix, mainly because I have Netflix and I didn't have TNT and TBS because I don't have regular cable, and that's what they aired them on. So I'd always have to like go to someone's house or temporarily buy Hulu Live just to watch TV for one show a year. So that's neat. And then this year, they're going to have it just on their Netflix YouTube page. So you can still watch it live on YouTube this year, and next year they'll have the whole shebang on actual Netflix, it sounds like. So actually, here, I'll just bring this up. Since I'm talking about it, there it is. So Sunday, February 26th. So 2 days after the Oscar nominations come out, or not 2 days after, but a month after. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Ignore what I said. But Sunday, February 26th. Getting my months screwed up. So on youtube.com/Netflix, you can watch the Screen Actors Guild Awards. That is cool. I am a fan. So let's just put it that way. And okay, we got like one more minute till Fran Drescher apparently shows up. We'll see. Hopefully this all works. I want to bring it up on my phone here too, just so I know what the heck is going on. And to think I almost jumped on even earlier. I got, nothing to talk about. Hey, let me promote my live stream that's coming up tomorrow. Holy crap, that came up fast. I'm doing another tournament live stream with beautiful guest stars. Huck from Huck's Pop Culture Cafe, Mega Mike the Movie Man, Fish the Film Collector, and the other Derek, as I call him, from Pure Hangout. So those four chaps will be on my channel with me discussing the 1990s Best Picture nominees in a tournament to narrow it down to what was the Best Picture nominee of the 1990s. So that is tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 8 p.m. Central Time, which is my time. Sup, Joe Joker? Thanks for taking my bribe to watch the live stream with me. I'm just kidding, but yeah. What do you want to see here, or are you just here to be nice? Did you watch the Globes? What are all yours reactions for the one or two people watching? And if you're watching the replay of this, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that YouTube bullshit. Um, what's your takeaway from the Golden Globes? How many more minutes? Good question. I was informed that the Instagram Live would be starting at 8:50, and then the nominations would be starting at 9 my time, 6:50 Pacific time, which is 8:50 my time. I think. I don't know. I'm an idiot. Thank you. I am a cutie. I agree. I know you're secretly my wife with a different name. It's okay. But yeah. Now I'm like worried about being wrong here. I'm gonna I'm gonna click I got on my phone. Let me see. Let me see. Go back here. We go home here. I don't fucking know what's going on here. Remove that screen. There's gonna be a lot of me looking off camera, so warning. I'm just going back to the video. I don't know. I'm bad at internet slash Instagram, especially, but I'll keep popping back and forth. I was gonna Google and double check the time because I looked at it like 7 times yesterday because I was so concerned with getting the wrong time. So watch me be wrong about it. Okay, variety. Okay, so according to this Wednesday the 11th, that is today. I'm right about that. The nominations will kick off at 6:50 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 2 hours earlier than me. So I is 8:50 my time. So I'm not wrong. And then at 7 a.m., which is 9 o'clock my time, they will announce the things. So let's see, I guess. Worst case scenario is I'll go to their website and see if there's like a link to it, I suppose. That would be a bad idea, huh? We don't do that. I know what won last year. I want to see this year. Thank you. Stupid thing. Submissions are closed. Monday, February 26th. I wish I just had a link to the damn announcement because God forbid it's that easy. You know what? In the meantime, let's just do this. Yeah, there we go. Gotta love all these pop-up shit here, right? So here is my god awful film scores for the. I need to flip flop it so easier to see. There we go. Uh, the Golden Globes last night. I'll keep my eye on my phone over here. So I got 9 out of 14 correct, which is bad for me. Uh, but I mean, am I wrong or are they? That's what you got to ask yourself here. So best foreign film, Argentina 1985 won, which is probably the biggest surprise of the evening. It's the only one where I was like, "Holy shit, are you kidding me?" So, yeah, weird stuff. Yeah, I'm not live often, so thanks for struggling with me. I'm gonna feel really bad if I'm terrible at time zones and it's in like an hour from now. And in that case, I think we'll just do the Golden Globe stuff now, and we'll figure it out. I'm genuinely concerned that I'm wrong. So I'm gonna double check. But yeah, Argentina 1985 was far and away the biggest surprise of the Golden Globes winning Best Foreign Film after RRR won for song, which was cool because it's the only song that was nominated for Natu Natu that wasn't an end credit song, and I hate when songs are nominated that are just end credit songs. So I thought that was cool they picked that. But so that made me think that, oh yeah, RR is definitely gonna win. And you know what I mean. Foreign film. There we go. I finally watched I almost said Earth Girls Are Easy. I'm tired apparently, more tired than I think I am. All Quiet on the Western Front on Netflix, which is great. So if you have Netflix, watch it. It's an awesome movie. Very good World War One movie. Obviously, the original one won Best Picture like 90 years ago or whatever. 1930. Yeah. Hey, I'm right. 2 hours behind my time. So if they start at 6:50, it's 8:50 my time, and it's 8:56 right now. So they're late, not me, I guess. I'm okay. I'm not as scared now about being a fucking idiot. I mean, I know I am, but at least I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's Instagram story, exactly, and I'm on Instagram, hence my confusion. They're just gonna be, like, lame and then oh, now I think it popped up finally, here we go. There's Fran Drescher. Eh, here she is. Where are you, Fran? Come on, you stupid. Where are you? You're on my phone, why aren't you on here? Can I not watch it on here? Well, like I was afraid, we're gonna do it this way, just in case. I'm gonna have my phone with me. I don't know how I don't go on Instagram on my computer ever because it's weird. And like, does anyone ever do that? Seriously? Refresh the page. Does that work? Yeah. No, 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 no. So I'm gonna do this.
For supporting the SAG-AFTRA Foundation
Fran
and its
Drescher.
critical role in providing
Now
our
it popped up.
members in need with financial
There we
assistance.
go.
And
Why is it like 5 minutes different? Let me figure out how to turn my TV volume up so I can actually hear it. Or not. Why are you not working volume? That's weird. Is it muted or something? Ah, it is muted. Okay, I'm an idiot.
nominees for this year. But just ahead of that, Jason George and Elizabeth McLaughlin will announce
That is not. No offense to Fran Drescher. I love her. That is not a voice you want to accidentally have your TV volume all the way up to listen to, though. I always think it's funny when you find out who like the SAG president is and stuff because it was like Laura Dern was like the president of this forever, I think, or it might have been the Academy that she was the president of. So good, glad it's working. They're just like 10 minutes off. Woo, Netflix. Can you hear that? Are you watching along too? It's on Instagram, so I mean, I assume everyone on here has Instagram. It's subtitled at least, so that helps. God, that Drescher's amazing. So So they're doing the stunt awards first, which is why SAGs are awesome. So TV stunts and or sure, The Boys makes sense. House of the Dragon makes sense. So all the big budget things. That's right. All the shows that cost a lot of money for stunt ensemble. I was like, I know him. What's he from? Sure. Batman, nice. Black Panther. Yes. Everything everywhere. What? There's no fucking everything everywhere all at once. You kidding me? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Everything everywhere all at once should get a stunt ensemble nomination. Well, that's the only thing I'm disappointed in. Okay. I don't know what happened. I think they're doing that, and I don't know. I think in a few minutes they're going to do the other ones. My face is covered by this stupid thing I made. I didn't even think about that. There we go. I make a banner for once, and then I don't realize that there's like it's going to be covering my face half the fucking time over here. So, yeah, TV I don't care about. It's all the expensive shows that got nominated. Let's put it that way. Um, but I am disappointed, if you couldn't tell, that Everything Everywhere All at Once is not nominated for film ensemble. That is dumb. It has like Michelle Yao and kicking ass with Ke Huy Quan. It's like actual like fight scenes in that movie. Avatar getting a stunt on. I get it, but it's like, come on, do something cool. Hey, look, getting the girls ready for school. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, so yeah, stunt ensemble for movies. Top Gun's in there, so that's probably gonna win because of jet pilots and stuff. I expected Top Gun to win that anyways, but Everything Everywhere should absolutely be nominated for that award. That's ridiculous. So considering they're like 6 minutes behind, I'm guessing this rest of the announcement is going to be similar. So I'm going to keep refreshing the Instagram page on my pewter and see if it decides to start in a couple of minutes. So hey, we could bring this up. This is cool. Here, watch this. Look at this. See this? Have you heard about this? Pop this up. Shows the movies. So yeah, Avatar. I think I got 4 out of these 5. Actually, I don't know if I had Batman on my picks. I'd have to double check. I'm happy for the Batman to get in there though. That's awesome. I definitely had Everything Everywhere on here instead of one of these two. I might have had Avatar over Batman, but Wakanda, that one, the first Black Panther won, so that's obviously getting in. Not surprised there. Now we're just waiting for them to get back into the swing of things and do the rest of the nominations. I'm just really happy that the SAG Awards have a stunt ensemble award because the Oscars really should have a stunt coordination award. I always think they should have a casting award. Well, no problem, Luke P. I like to host things. It's like I don't plan many live streams. But though when I do, it's like super last minute. So like at least this one I was like, oh, I'll do it and I'll mention it the day before, and then maybe someone will watch. So thank you for being here, all y'all. Any and everyone who's here, I love you. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Like the stream, help me out. Give me some of that fat YouTube cash. Not really. I have like I am not popular. I always say I'm the White Castle of YouTubers because I am such an acquired taste. That is me in a nutshell. But yeah. Well, since we're waiting a minute, I'll plug my live stream for tomorrow again with Mr. Huck, who just popped on here. He is going to be one of my guests, where we will be battling the 1990s Best Picture nominees against each other. If you haven't watched them yet, I did one for the Screen Actors Guild Award winners for the Ensemble Award. So, hence, it's relevant. So, go back and watch that one. That was from a few weeks ago. And then the week after that, I did one for all 94 Best Picture winners. I had like 8 guests on those. So this time I'm going to have fewer guests and fewer movies to talk about so we can hopefully talk more about the movies instead of just like voting the whole time because that was the problem with the best picture winners one is there was 94 movies and 8 people. So instead of discussing the movies thoroughly, we were just like, okay, who wants this one? Yeah. And it's just easier to keep track of 5 people instead of 8 also. Um, Me doing that stream was the whole reason I even paid for like the fancy version of StreamYard. So that is cool. What are you doing? Oh, present your damn nominations. What's wrong with you people? Seriously. Am I just insane? And it popped up on my phone like a minute sooner than see now it says it's going. So I wonder if it's just like a minute behind on the phone thing? Because it's going. I don't want to spoil it on my phone if I know it's gonna work on the computer. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? But yeah, catch that tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with me, the boy Huck here. He's good people. If you don't know him, go to his channel too. He's better than I am. And he does really cool trivia shows that are fun as hell to watch, even if you're not on them. I am a previous champion of the Huck's Trivia Spectacular myself. So, okay, Instagram Live. Can you be live now? I wonder what the delay is. It's weird that it's going on the phone, but on the computer. But it did go on the computer, so I'm not worried about it not working. Oh, live, you bastard. See, now it says it's live. See, watch. See, now I'm worried I missed something because it wasn't working. Let me know if I missed something, if you are watching along with the live thing before this just popped up. We will look at the list afterwards to make sure, but they're doing TV categories right now. Maybe they're doing all the TV stuff first. Key's gonna win for sure. Michelle has competition with Kate Blanchett, but I really hope she wins. It'll get nominated for the SAG Ensemble, but it wasn't nominated for the Stunt Ensemble. And it'll probably win SAG Ensemble. I would be surprised if Everything Everywhere didn't win the SAG Ensemble. It's like the perfect movie to win that nowadays. I wish I didn't have to have all this crap like on the all the live comments. You get rid of that. She only has 2 Oscars, Hawk, but she doesn't need 3. I'll agree with you there. Michelle Yeoh is the more interesting. She's the perfect example of deserves it for the role itself, and um, just being overdue for awards recognition in general. So it's not usually when they do a career award, it's for something that like it's like yeah, it's good enough. But this time it's like it's a perfect movie for the perfect actress at the perfect time. Let's do it. Seems like they're just blowing through the TV ones. Hence why I'm talking over them a lot. So I'm sorry if you were here for TV stuff. I don't really care about the TV stuff because I don't watch a lot of TV. I will look at them later when these are done, so we can have a visual uh thing. I'm going to turn this up a little bit because I can barely hear it. Comedy ensemble for TV. The bear. I want to see the bear. I like that guy. Is Abbott Elementary good? It's winning and like everything. Whee! Hey, someone else. I do like Zendaya and Euphoria a lot. I watched the first season of Euphoria, and it was really good, and she's awesome in it. So if you haven't seen Euphoria, I do recommend that. It's on HBO, if I'm not mistaken. I have no idea who these two people are announcing these things. I'm old. I don't know who young people are anymore. Yeah, I'm happy. I don't feel like I missed anything because it seems like they're just doing TV stuff. That was my biggest worry. I do want to watch Severance. Severance, I've heard, is really good. Let me know what shows are worth watching. I watched Dahmer, and I'm glad Evan Peters won at the Globes. What else have I watched? Not much. I watched House of the Dragon finally, and that was pretty good. I just get sick of TV shows easily. If I get bored at all from a TV show, I'm just like, I don't care. And I just don't want to watch the rest of it forever. That's why I like short comedy shows better because they keep my attention. Which is ironic because I'll watch a 4 hour long dramatic movie and love it. Oh, that girl was she was just nominated for the award they just announced. That's funny. They didn't have a SAG Ensemble nomination the first year they existed, though, back in 1994. There's no I in Village. Once again, since while they're babbling, thanks for being here. Yay, movie stuff, finally. Supporting actress. Oh, Angela Bassett. Yes! Hong Chao. Gary Condon. Ah, Jamie. Stephanie Shu? Fuck yes! Pardon my French. The two people I wanted to get in were in. I wanted Stephanie Shu and Hong Chao so badly. They both deserve to be in there far more than any of the other people. Actually, Kerry Condon's amazing and Banshees of Inisherin if you haven't watched Banshees. It's my favorite movie of the year that I've seen so far of 2022 since it's a, oh, I'm so happy for Hong Chao. She's so good in The Whale. And that's good for Brendan that people are watching the movie and nominating more than just Brendan. So Brendan's in, I would hope, if she got in. Say's got it right. And Angela Bassett still made it in. So supporting actor. Paul Dano made it in. Good. Brendan Gleeson. Derek Keegan. Steve Kwan. Wow, Eddie Redmayne did it. He is officially the Jared Leto of this year, where he gets into Golden Globes and SAG and not the Oscars. Good. Paul Dano made it. Paul Dano is awesome. Just in general. I haven't seen The Fablemans, but Paul Dano is very overdue for awards recognition. Lead actress right now, sorry. Kate Blanchett. Viola. I knew that was that. Wow, Ana de Armas got in again. Daniel Deadweiler. Oh, Michelle Yeoh got in. No, what the hell's her name? Michelle Williams did not make it. Ana de Armas got in again over Michelle Williams. Holy buckets. But Paul Dano got in. Wow. Austin Butler. Tom Cruise. No, Tom Cruise. Colin Farrell. Brendan Fraser. Bill Nye. Adam Sandler got in. Holy shit. For Hustle. That's awesome. Good for Adam. He can't get in for freaking uh Uncut Gems, but he gets in for a Hustle. Weird. No Tom Cruise. I thought this is where he was gonna pop up. I thought he was gonna pop up at the Globes and he didn't too though, so What do I know? Am I right? Everything's coming my way so far. I really want Brendan Fraser to win so bad. If he doesn't win, I want it to be Colin Farrell. I like Austin Butler and Elvis, but everything else about the movie was average in my opinion. Colin Farrell's in every movie this year, which helps too. He was in 4 movies in 2022. They're doing weird stuff. I'm happy. They're switching it up a tad. I always like the SAGs are good for that. I don't expect Adam Sandler to get at the Oscars at all, but good for him to get a SAG nomination. I'm mostly happy for Hong Chau and Stephanie Shu. Oh yeah, there's only like 5 categories. That's what's funny. Ensemble. Babylon got in for ensemble, and none of the actors got in. Margot Robbie didn't get nominated either, did she? No Babylon actors, but the ensemble made it. Banshees, yes. Everything everywhere. Perfect. Fableman's got it. And Women Talking. So the Woman King didn't get in. That's what everyone thought was going to get in. No Top Gun. People thought that could squeak in. That is interesting. I like Babylon. I like the cast. I'm actually glad it got in. I'm just surprised it got in considering none of the actors got in on their own, unless I missed something. Um, yeah, I'm gonna not listen to them anymore. Let's do this. I'm just gonna go to my faithful awardsdaily.com, and I'm guessing they already have all these. I can't. There it is. So I'm gonna make this bigger. So I'm gonna be covered by my logo over here. There I am. Yeah. So ensemble. I am extremely happy with this, honestly. Babylon, very good ensemble. Over here, Babylon. Banshees, all 4 actors got in. If a movie with 4 actors and they all get in. It's funny because they're like the opposite. Babylon, I don't think any of the actors got in, but it got ensemble. Banshees, all 4 of the actors got in, and it was at risk to miss ensemble because it's such a small cast. Everything Ever All at Once, good. I didn't expect that. I think if Everything Everywhere All at Once would have gotten in for stunts, which it should have, it would have like broken the record for SAG Ensemble nominations. But because it missed stunts, it also got all 4 of its actors in. So that is awesome. Fablemans, which missed Michelle Yeoh and got in Paul Dano, which is kind of surprising. And Women Talking, another one where I don't think any individual actors got in, but that is a very ensemble movie. I haven't seen it yet, but I hear amazing things about its ensemble. It's finally out in theaters like right now, and 7 people went and saw it, I think. Best actor, again, we have Austin Butler. Not surprising. I liked him a lot in Elvis, but the way that movie was like written and directed, I really didn't like because it kind of made Elvis seem like the supporting character almost. It's kind of stupid. Too much Tom Hanks in that movie. Let's put it that way. But he did an amazing job. It's like all the scenes where he wasn't singing, he seemed like he was barely in the movie. I don't know. It's just the way it was put together. Colin Farrell, amazing in Banshees. Brandon Fraser, amazing in The Whale. Bill Nye, I haven't seen Living, but I'm very excited for Bill Nye to finally get his first Oscar nomination. That is fantastic. And Adam Sandler, of all people, squeaks in for Hustle over the likes of Tom Cruise or even Hugh Jackman and then, the son, but nobody likes the son. I mean, good for Adam. So we can say the 5th slot at the Oscars is still open. I highly doubt that Adam Sandler will make it in at the Oscars, but he got a very good nomination here. Best Actress, we have Kate Blanchett for Tar, Viola Davis for The Woman King, Ana de Armas for Blonde. So she's the only one I didn't get right. I had Michelle Williams instead of her. And then I had Danielle Deadwyler, which is good because I hear she's like a powerhouse until I haven't seen it. But it's one of those, if you watch it and you don't nominate her for stuff, there's something wrong with you kind of things. And Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere. Ana de Armas might actually make it at the Oscars. She got Globes and SAG. That's pretty impressive for a movie that a lot of people really didn't like. No double Fablemans boys, but the double Banshee boys. There, it's happening. You got Paul Dano. Good for Paul Dano. I was hoping if anyone from Fablemans got in at the Oscars, it'd be him because he's never been nominated. Even if he loses, whatever. Brendan Gleeson, he's great. Barry Keoghan, he's hilarious in Banshees. He's not in it nearly as much because Brendan Gleeson's essentially a co-lead, anyways. Ki Huy Kwan, he's here. He'll make it. He'll win for sure. Eddie Redmayne, once again, supporting actor is weird, but good for him. It makes me want to watch The Good Nurse more if he's getting in more than one place. That's for sure. And supporting actress Angela Bassett, she's happening at the Oscars. It seems like even she probably won't win. She might just based on the fact that she's Angela Bassett. She's never won an Oscar and she's been at it for decades. Hong Chao for the Whale, super happy about that. Carrie Condon is great. She's going to get nominated. I think she might win at the Oscars, honestly. I think she'll win BAFTA and then win the Oscars. Jamie Lee Curtis, she's happening at the Oscars. It seems like she's going to finally get her first Oscar nomination. And Stephanie Hsu, thankfully, also got nominated because she deserves it more than Jamie Lee Curtis. Absolutely. Oh, the Oscars will have Top Gun all over the place, Huck. So you don't need to worry about that. It's not really an acting movie, so I didn't expect it too much at the SAG Ensemble Award or SAG Awards. It's gonna be a tech juggernaut, and it might squeak in for best director too at the last minute, or even best adapted screenplay, because best adapted screenplay is a very weak category this year. So that is the SAG Awards. I am Nothing here makes me mad except for the stunt ensemble snub for Everything Everywhere. Everything else is perfectly fine with me. And there's some interesting picks here, like Babylon getting in despite no individual acting nom. Same for Women Talking. See the supporting actresses for Women Talking? Neither of them got in. Everyone thought both of them would get in, but who got in? Everything Everywhere girls. So there's two double nominations for in both supporting categories. Neat. Someone should make a video about that. Oh wait, I did. Go back and watch my Oscarology videos I've been doing this week. Pathetic plug for my channel. Oh, okay. Let's go back to me covering my own face. Actually, I'm not going to do that. It's annoying for me to even look down there. Here's the Golden Globe results. We'll go over this since I said we'd do this too. RRR, like I said, I thought it was going to win foreign film. Argentina 1985, which, as you can see, is the bottom one. And it's tied for fourth, I guess you could say, with close. But it was at the bottom of the odds to win. I think I do remember what I had RRR because it's on top. And that's whatever I have on top is what won. Um, I think All Quiet on the Western Front's gonna end up winning at the Oscars because RRR is not eligible, and All Quiet got longlisted at the BAFTA Awards for 15 categories. It's not gonna get in for all 15 of them, but that is ridiculous. That's a ridiculous amount of, especially for a foreign movie. Like, I can't believe that. That is crazy. Best score, Babylon. I had that one right. Yeah. Happy to see that. It doesn't much there's so much music in that movie, and it actually has to do with the movie itself, so that often wins, and the Golden Globes love Justin Hurwitz. He's 4 for 4 at the Golden Globes. He's won 4 times out of 4 nominations. Best song, I thought maybe they'd go Lady Gaga for Top Gun because they like Lady Gaga, and at least they had Top Gun in for Best Picture, but I'm pissed because I had Naatu on it until, like, a week ago. So I'm glad Naatu won, like I said, because it's the only song that's actually in the movie, like, it's part of the movie because it's, like, a big musical sequence. Yeah, the rest of these, whatever. I don't really Best song is, like, it can be a cool category if they pick properly, but half the time it's just like, "Here's pop stars with end credit songs," and it's so boring. But Naatu winning, at least it's interesting and fun. So props for them. Best film drama, I kept The Fablemans for drama, even though I last minute switched director to the Daniels, which I really wish they would have won, but apparently they just went, "Yeah, Steven Spielberg, sure." So Fablemans, I was right. Yay, me. The only one of these movies I had zero chance to win, in my opinion, was Tar. Top Gun, I think, could have won as long as it won this end song, but it's a weird thing to win with no writing and acting and directing. It's it's not that good of an acting movie, Huck, you know. It's like Armageddon. That's all the whole time I was watching Top Gun, I was like, "It's like Armageddon," but in reality. I like the movie. It's one of my favorite movies of the year still, because it's so damn good at what it is. But Tom Cruise does actually have to act in that movie, so that's why I'm not opposed to him getting nominated for Best Actor. Because like, in the first one, it's just like, "Yeah, jets, woo." This one, it's actually like, "Oh, you have to, like, have feelings and characters and stuff." Where were we? Fabelmans, drama, yeah. Uh, Actor, I was going for Austin Butler, even though I really didn't want him to win. Brendan Fraser should win. I really hope The Whale miraculously gets in it for Best Picture at the Oscars, just to give Brendan Fraser a chance to win, a better chance to win. He could win without it getting nominated, but the last time an actor won Best Actor without his movie getting nominated for Best Picture was Jeff Bridges for Crazy Heart back in 2009, and that was Jeff Bridges, who's been nominated several times over the course of like 40 years at that point. Very overdue actor, finally winning. Brendan Fraser, this is more like a "welcome back and you're really good and we still love you" nomination. Babylon did get a SAG Ensemble nom. It did. It didn't get any individual actors, but it got the ensemble. Good for Tobey Maguire. He's like the most ridiculous part of that movie. I like the actors. I like Brad Pitt and Babylon a lot. Margot Robbie's good. Kinda surprised she didn't get in, but yeah, she's Babylon is not as strong as they were hoping it was. I am honest. I think it might get only Best Picture, barely, and a bunch of tech awards. I don't think any of the actors are going to make it in at the Oscars anymore. Maybe Margot Robbie, maybe Brad Pitt, but they're both like numbers like 6 and 7 in their categories. They're both on the fringe. But yeah, Hugh Jackman had no way in, yeah, hell of winning. Drama actress, Kate Blanchett. Yeah, like you were saying, Hawk. I wasn't a big fan of Tar. I thought I would like it more. If I watched it again, I might. Everything about that movie is extremely well made, but I just could not get into it, and I thought it was very boring. But Kate Blanchett's awesome. She always is. It has great like cinematography, and it's written well, and it's directed very well. I just wasn't for me, I guess, is the best way to put it. Like it's still a decent movie. I didn't like it that much. Michelle Williams for The Fablemans, who did not get in here at the SAG Awards. Viola Davis did. I think Viola Davis is coming for that Oscar nomination now. Maybe she's gotten in everywhere. I think, right? She's awesome though. Viola Davis, like you can't go wrong with Viola Davis. Thank you. Yeah. That it's really well made, but it just you just couldn't get into it. Yeah. My wife was like, "This movie's boring." She's like, "Elvis didn't seem very good either." She was like coloring with my kid, like while I had it on. I was like, "Yeah, this is okay. It's worth watching for Austin Butler and like the music of it, but everything else is like, "Mm." I'll watch Tar again. It'll get nominated for Best Picture. I will eventually buy it on 4K when it's like $9 on Groove.com. By the way, if anyone out there doesn't know what Groove.com is, go to Groove.com right now. It's mostly Universal and some Warner Brothers movies, but they sell them like super cheap and they'll have like 3 for 34Ks all the time. And if you add them to your cart when they're on sale, even when the sale's over, they'll stay on sale in your cart. I love them. You can get like 10 or 11 4K brand new 4Ks for like $80. It's a really good deal. They should start sponsoring my crappy videos. Musical comedy film. This is one that I got wrong that I didn't even care. As long as it went to Everything Ever All at Once or Banshees, I would have been happy either way. So I'm happy either way. I just was wrong. Whatever. Colin Farrell for Banshees. It makes sense that Banshees would have won picture because it won screenplay and lead actor. So doing the math, it makes sense. But you never know. It's the Globes. They do weird shit. Best comedy musical actor. Yeah, Colin Farrell. There was no way in hell he was going to lose this. I would be very happy if he won at the Oscars. Not as happy as a Brendan Fraser one, but having seen 4 out of the 5 like potential Best Picture or Best Actor nominees, excuse me. Yeah, I definitely think Brendan is my favorite by far. musical comedy actress Michelle Yeoh. She was awesome. Her speech was great too, by the way, if you didn't see it. And the good thing, it's not really a good thing, but speeches matter sometimes. Like people will see these wins and they'll be like, "Oh, what an awesome speech. That was cool. I like this person." And then it'll help them win the next one and the next one and the next one. It has an effect, even though it probably shouldn't really, as long as you don't like say horrible things on stage. But Kate Blanchett was not there to accept her award, so she didn't get her little speech moment that Michelle Yeoh did. And Michelle's was fantastic, and she just proved to the audience and like those folks who didn't know that she's been at this for decades, and this is finally like her first true lead role in this country, and she's kicking ass and taking names for decades, and it's great. Film director, I had Steven Spielberg until like the day before, and I switched it because I'm an idiot. Well, not really. The Daniels deserved it more, like I imagine. I'm sure I haven't seen the Fablemans. I didn't have a chance. I don't get to go see movies very often. For a guy who does a movie page, it's kind of weird. But the Daniels, I can't see their movie being less interesting than the Fablemans or less attention. Like I'm a fan of like attention to detail, unique style directing, and Everything Everywhere All at Once has that in spades. The Fablemans, I'm sure, is just a really well made movie about Steven Spielberg. So whatever. I'm just glad Baz Luhrmann didn't win. That's all to say that. Supporting actor Ke Huy Quan. Who didn't expect him to win? Come on, he was so good. He, he's the. Can I have one? He's the cutest thing ever. Like if Brendan Fraser and Ke Huy Quan win at the Oscars, it will be the most adorable pair of acting winners in the history of the Academy Awards ever. It's so cute. I love it. I want them on stage together, shaking hands and kissing babies and all that stuff. Brendan Gleeson, I love him. He's great. Barry Keoghan is great. Good for him for like being the guy who like might squeak in there and making every single show so far. Brad Pitt in Babylon. He was my favorite part of Babylon, but I don't expect him to necessarily get nominated. And Eddie Redmayne was there. I picked Jamie Lee Curtis for supporting actress because I thought maybe they'll just go hard on that movie. But Jamie Lee Curtis likes the Golden Globes, and the Golden Globes like Jamie Lee Curtis. This is like her 8th nomination, and she's never won for a movie. And considering her support in their dark times, we'll say, I thought maybe they'd give it to her for that. I'm glad they didn't because she doesn't deserve to win, I don't think. But I was hoping Carrie Condon for Banshees would win because she is awesome in that movie. She is my pick to win at the Oscars. If I had like personally, so from what I've seen, she would be my favorite to win. If Stephanie Shu won too, that would be awesome. But she wasn't here to win here. Angela Bassett, cool. I had her in third. If she won at the Oscars, it's another one. This category, it's like I don't even care who wins almost because it's either like an actress who's been working forever and is finally winning an Oscar, or a really cool person who I don't really know much about, who I've only seen in like one or two movies, doing a really great performance. So it's like win-win. Animated feature was Pinocchio. There was no way it wasn't Pinocchio. Guillermo del Toro is going to win a third Oscar for an animated film, doing everything that Tim Burton could never do in his career. I always say he's like the modern Tim Burton, even though they're like the same age, pretty much. Screenplay, I glad I went for Banshees because this is another one where I would have been happy either way with Everything Everywhere or Banshees, but I had a feeling Banshees was going to win here, and I was right. Uh, yeah, it's Everything Everywhere is the more original screenplay, like more unique, weird, original screenplay, which I always like. Banshees is the better written, dialogue heavy, hilarious screenplay. So and that's everything at the Globes as far as movies go. So there we go. That's the stuff. Once again, I'll chat for another minute, but then I'm gonna get the heck out of here because my kid's upstairs because he didn't go to school today, like I said, because the roads are too icy. So I'm like, I ain't going nowhere. Um, Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my channel, I'll be doing the 1990s Best Picture Nominee Tournament. So go on YouTube to the live tab if you can do that. Go to my channel. You can notify yourself and all that jazz. Like, share, subscribe the stream if you can. Thanks for showing up, everyone who did. Everyone who's watching after the fact, thank you. Leave a comment. I always respond to every comment, mainly because I don't get very many. But today, I think the Cinema Audio Society nominations came out yesterday. I haven't looked at those yet. It's either yesterday or today. And I think the Directors Guild comes out either today or tomorrow. it is Guild Award week, like I said in my previous video covering a few of the Guild Awards from yesterday. So if enough of them come out today, I will probably be doing another video today or very early tomorrow going over my episode 2 of Guild Award week coverage. That's it. I can't think of anything else I gotta say. I know I love my profound voice too. Thank you. I have a voice for radio and a face for radio, so YouTube is probably not my thing. But thank you all for being here. I love you. Blowing you kisses and all that jazz. Catch the stream tomorrow. It'll be cool. We'll be all nostalgic about the 90s. It'll be fun. Huck's gonna be there, and he's always like an explosive ball of energy. He is on the outside what I think in my brain. Like we're the polar opposites. Like I think what he's saying. Like he's that energetic, and it's always fun to have him on. So it'll be my first time having him on one of my shows, so that'll be cool. And he's a SAG Award member himself. I got to mention that. So he has like he may or may not have gotten to vote on these. I don't know. I know he did last year, if I'm not mistaken. So that was cool. But we'll end it there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.